The bitch is back. Yes. What's up, my days for last peeps? I want to do this video to talk about Kate Roberts is back finally being the underhanded bitch that she truly is. Take no prisoner. She don't give a fuck who she messes up, who she messes up, messes with. I love it. She is trying to get hella money out of Demir, especially Johnny, over the copyright infringement. So I was having a feeling that that's where it was going, especially it was a few weeks ago that she was talking to Xander about this. So Bonnie's book One Stormy Afternoon is very similar to Stephanie's book One Stormy Night. So basically Bonnie read Stephanie's book and then wrote her book. And I remember a few months ago, Bonnie was trying to get Kate to read her book, and I think that Kate actually did look at it. That's what I thought she was. I thought that's what she did, but then she told Bonnie they couldn't Titan Publishing couldn't take anything, any more books or anything because of, them being in a financial crisis or whatever. And then she, gave the book to Johnny. And I was like, why I have a feeling that Kate read that or she saw something about it. I just had a feeling that was gonna come back later. And sure enough, yeah, Kate might have made like a copy of it or something, somehow got a copy of it before she passed it off to Johnny so she could point out. And I was like, oh, here's the similarities, here's the similarities. So, yeah, she's trying to fix her baby boy Philip's big mistake, with the fake letter that he did with Vivian, and that's what came out and messed up the Demir merger with Titan, and so now Mama is in there to clear it all up. I was worried. Well, where has Kate Roberts been? She hasn't been trying to do anything to mess with anybody or get revenge on nobody. And I was like, Xander whooped Philip's ass last year and she didn't do nothing. And now she's working with him. But I think I was like, she has to be doing something. So that's why I thought that she wanted to work with Titan again to find a way to push Xander out and make Philip the rightful heir like he's supposed to be. But now she's worked with him on this whole book thing. Maybe down the line she'll do something to Xander. But yeah, so she called oh lordy, she called Johnny over and was talking about Legal had um got a hold of Bonnie's new book. It's about to be published. Johnny had the copy, like it was about to hit the stores. And yeah, she's like, oh, we've found some similarities in Stephanie's book, and now we're gonna sue Demira or whatever. And he was like, how do you know? Did you read the book or whatever? And she's like, no, the um Legal did after the fact, which is a good thing because yeah, you owe us some money. So we didn't see how much money it is, but you wrote it on a piece of paper, and he was like, "That's a lot of money," and I was like, "Yeah." So I have feelings, a few zeros at the end of it. So yeah, Johnny's gonna be in huge trouble because he's the one that pushed the book through when Theo was in hospital. So, ooh, lordy. So he should have read his cousin's sex book. Oh lordy, which would be kind of awkward to read. I mean, well, Stephen Caleb read it and actually did some stuff that they saw in the book, which they never reacted to after they found out it was Stephanie's book. They never like we never saw them like, oh crap, we did stuff that our daughter did with other dudes. Ugh. Yeah, some people thought that that was really gross. I thought it was freaking hilarious that they were. Ugh. It's gross, but it's hilarious at the same time. But anyways, I made some notes on sticky note because I watched this like really early in the morning. Yeah, but in the previews, they do see Bonnie is on this week with Justin, and Justin reads some of the. I don't know if he reads all of the book or some of the book, and he's like, "There's some similarities in here from Stephanie." So I was like, "Oh lordy," Justin read it too. Oh lordy. So Johnny's the only one that hasn't read this book in town. Oh lordy. Because Philip read it, Alex read it. Of course, Alex read it. He's the one that got it published, and Jeremy read it. I'm sure Owen read it. Oh lordy. But anyways, they should have published that book just so we could read it too. So remember, years ago, Passions had a book. I still have the book. The cover's all messed up. The paper cover is all messed up, but and then there's like something happened to one of the corners, but all the pages are just perfectly fine. I don't know what happened with that. But anyway, so Johnny's screwed on that one, but he can always go to Daddy, and Daddy can set Kate straight. Speaking of which, Johnny doesn't know that his great grandma, no grandma. Oh wait, no, Kate's not his grandma. That would be, well, grandma-in-law, okay, because Lucas is not his dad. EJ is dad. Yeah, but EJ, if you don't remember, EJ and Kate hooked up way back in the day, like not too long after he came into town. That's why I used to call Kate like kind of like the welcome wagon. Anyways, Johnny's also in trouble. Has to deal with Sophia. So Sophia is out of Bayview. She just decided that now that I'm an adult, so I can stay out or whatever. So was she 17 when she went in there? Like, I don't know. But now she said that she doesn't want to be in Bayview anymore, and she's going to leave town. Like, bye, bitch. Don't come back. But she went home to pack today, and ran into her mom, and mom's trying to get her to stay, and Sophia's like, "No, you're always pushing your religion on me, and blah blah blah. I don't really like you. Whatever. Bye." Okay. But I've been having a feeling that she was going to kidnap baby Trey, and that's what Chanel was pretty worried about. Because yesterday's episode, Melinda went over there and warned Chanel and Johnny that Sophia wasn't going to stay in that wasn't going to stay in Bayview. She's going to stay out of Bayview. Oh lordy. So that's what Chanel think that, Sophia might kidnap baby Trey, but Johnny had talked to EJ, and EJ has a security team watching out for Sophia, and Sophia needs a security team because once Kristen finds out what Sophia was trying to get, Rachel did deliver the pills, so when Krista finds out what Sophia's up to, she's gonna take her out. But I really would like to see Holly do it because it really hurts me to know that my girl Nicole's daughter is a freaking weak ass trick. That hurts me. But we can blame it her genes. This is her Jonas genes. It's not her Walker genes. But Lordy, it'd be nice to see her knock Sophia upside the head. Maybe turn this into a murder mystery. I don't know. Or just put her in a coma for years like they did with Jan. But no, I want Sophia to go away and never, ever, ever come back. There's no reason for this chick to even still be around. And still, I have not seen anywhere where it says that Sophia is out on the show. And I was like, it's like Days of Our Lives. It's like kind of like teasing us. I'm like, hey, we're getting rid of everybody surrounded with Sophia's storyline, but Sophia's gonna stay. Oh lordy. Then I'm gonna have to start drinking when I watch the show. But yeah, I usually watch the show in the morning. What is it? Like an hour or two into working, and I turn it on. Shouldn't be drinking while working. But sometimes, no, I'm joking. I don't drink and work at the same time. Maybe right after work if it's been a tough day. But uh, oh, I don't think that's all I had to say about that. But yeah, Stephanie's still in the hospital. She's supposed to be getting out this week because in the promo she goes and visits Owen at the in the interrogation room, probably the same day because he was in an interrogation room today, and Jeremy went to go visit him, and Owen was just gloating about Jeremy coming back into town. just at the right time, so he's able to frame him so he can get closer to Stephanie. And Jeremy got hella pissed and was like, "You stay away from Stephanie." And it's like kind of like scared me because he like had this like bang his fist on the table. It was like, oh, excuse me. And he got like right there in Owen's face, and Owen just laughed. And then Alex walks in behind him, and Owen's like, "Oh, well, Stephanie's suitor's here to tell me off or threaten me or something like that." And Alex is like, "I'm not her suitor. I'm her husband." But oh my gosh, Owen got the told Alex off so bad. That was freaking hilarious. So Owen Googled Alex Kiriakis and found out all about his past, um, being the bad boy, just using women and being a complete sleaze and stuff. And I was just talking about how I miss him being that way. He just like really ruined his character when he bumped into Stephanie and then like was like, "Oh no, I have to get to her. I gotta get to her." So boring. Ugh. We need more Playboy characters on the show. A lot of people were disgusted by Alex, but that never really bothered me because you know I'm a big fan of Two and a Half Men and Two Broke Girls. If you ever watched that, Two and a Half Men, Charlie Sheen's character, it's kind of like Alex was kind of like a younger version of him, except for Alex dressed a little nicer than Charlie. Charlie did, and Alex worked more than Charlie did. And Two Broke Girls, Oleg, the pervy cook at the diner. So I binge watched those shows so much that those kind of characters don't really bug me. So I was like, so I hated when they changed them completely. But yeah, that just pissed off Alex so bad that he just like went out the room. Yeah, and then later he tells Jeremy to don't he can take it from here. Like think basically, yeah, you might have saved her. We're there for her during the whole kidnapping thing, but that's over. So now I'll be taking over. I am her husband, and Jeremy's like, like, oh, okay, that's not gonna work out too well. Stephanie's not gonna take that very well if Alex thinks that he can just run things, whatever. But speaking of Stephanie, she was got a visit from Chanel. Well, first Alex, she was sleeping and then she had like Alex brushed her face and then she turned over and thought it was Owen. Yeah. Well, no, she was asleep and when he did that and then she woke up like screaming like, "Oh, I thought you were Owen." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have did that." And I'm like, "No, you shouldn't have." But Chanel showed up with some balloons from the party that they didn't have for after adopting baby Trey because that damn courtroom that was a hot mess. And hilarious. I love that the judge told off Belle. Oh my gosh, I love the judge. Can we keep her? Yeah. Oh lordy. But yeah, some blue balloons, and I'm like, shoot, forget the balloons. Where's the cake at? I know they had a cake. I know they had a cake because Roman and Paulina. I think Paulina that brought the cake in to Roman, and they were talking. Uh, anyways, now I think about it, the guy from Sweet Bits. So did Chanel bake her own cake, or did one of her employees do it? I don't know. Anyways, but they're sitting there talking, and Chanel's just like, if I would have went through that, I wouldn't have survived. And she just kept telling Stephanie that she's a strong woman, and basically just hyping her up to keep her up or whatever. And she's like, it's okay to feel like a hot mess, basically. You went through a horrible ordeal and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Them being all friendly together. But then, of course, heard me thinking, Stephanie's sitting up here, talking to the woman that had a threesome with her husband and her cousin. It's like, oh, soap operas, oh lordy, especially gays. Everybody's intertwined some way or another. But I just thought that was funny. But I really like their scenes. It'd be cool if they could be friends, but Chanel's leaving. Well, technically, Raven, Bowen's her, and Carson and the actors that play Holly and Tate are also already gone. They filmed their last scenes, but we'll still see their scenes through September, October. So, mm. Oh well. Oh, Stephanie's gonna have to find another friend. Um, Maybe Lonnie. Lonnie, she's coming back, so befriend Lonnie. Why not? Oh no, she has Jada. Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, Jada. She has Jada, but Jada wasn't on today, so she had Chanel stepped in. Oh lordy, but I'm wondering what Stephanie is going to say to Owen when she goes over to see him. She goes in and she closes the blinds. I'm like, oh snap. Oh lordy, and Owen's just smiling like, dude, you ain't gonna get none. Anyways, that's all I had to say about this episode. Um, that's all that's all I wrote on my sticky note. Very handwriting is really horrible. I need to start writing more. Anyways, thank you for watching. What do you think? What's I gonna say? Oh, what do you think is gonna happen with this whole Titan suing Oh yeah, Philip and oh snap. Philip and Gabby were on today. They said that our love yous last week, and why do I have a feeling that Philip is about to propose to Gabby? And he's just saying that they wish they could spend more time. He said that he wanted to spend more time with her and stuff. I'm like, oh lordy, I have a feeling he's about to propose. And Philip, he always ready to propose to some trick. But we never got a proposal for Chloe. Anyways, I'm gonna end that right now before I say something. Let me know in the comments below what did you think about today's episode and about Kate playing Johnny. Let me know. And if you like this video, hit the like button. Subscribe for more Days of Our Lives reviews, reactions, random videos that pop in my head. And where do you think that Days of Our Lives ranks this month? I do at the end of each month I do a video of soap rankings, rate all the 5 soaps from worst best, and where do you think Days of Our Lives will rank in? Um, where do you think they should rank for this month? Uh, Off of the other 5 soaps, if you're watching the other ones. But yeah, I'm moving my desk. Shut up, Tori. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Bye.